And he tells me, Swamiji, more than my salary is my pension now. And he's very happy. He said, I could never imagine this salary in my whole life. But every time new commission comes and our pensions are revised, and for doing nothing we are getting more money. See? So how long are we just going to live like this? See? Let us have some passion to live for, and then get out of the small clutches of the home. Our scriptures tell, Brahmacharya ashram, study well, make yourself capable to lead your married life properly. Then Grihastha ashram, fulfill all your desires, whatever you have to do, and learn through this process the secret of life. And when your children are settled, married, go to forest, Vanaprastha ashram. Vanaprastha ashram is now live for your own spiritual unfoldment. Enough of the same home throughout life. Live for something higher. See, friends, in Bhagavad Mahapuran the stories come, such and such king handed over his kingdom and went to forest in search of God. Life cannot give us fulfillment if we simply live for ourselves. See, friends, therefore, here the teacher says, first, compassion, work dynamically, fully committed to the cause. Second thing, at the same time, have complete dispassion, never get entangled in that. And while doing this thing, how long we are going to live only for ourselves? Therefore, let us expand and work and live for the society which has given us so much in life. See, friends, in this manner, right in the beginning, Bhagavan says, but then what about the problem that we are facing? Bhagavan says, use common sense. Spirituality is nothing but common sense. Don't make spirituality a very difficult task. For us, spirituality means what? You know, some Sanskrit should be introduced, then it is a spirituality. You know, my logo, here we don't have, my logo is a happy man. In that card yesterday you gave, this kind, this is my logo. On the top of it is written, be happy, and below, Mauj mein raho. So, one person asked me this question. Swamiji, excuse me, please don't mind. I said, no, I have no mind. You talk, I don't listen. Go ahead. Normally, the logo has something beautiful like, you know, a sunrise or a ocean, and then there is, you know, one lotus or some shankha, and then one, you know, snake around going this way and again like this, and something in Sanskrit written. In your logo, there is neither Sanskrit nor anything. One man is standing like this. What is this logo? I said, logo is for whom? Logo ke liye. So why not straight away do the things? Ultimately what you want? To be happy. That's all. To discover this happiness, let us be simpler than the simplest. We should not make the things complicated. One day one person asked me this question, Swamiji, what is Vedanta? I have been hearing this word a lot of time. What is Vedanta? I said, Vedanta is spirituality made complicated. See, friends, life is very simple. Common sense is highest spirituality. And this common sense Bhagavan gives in the second chapter. When he says, Matra sparashastu kaunteya, shitoshna sukhadukkada, agama apayina anityaha, tanti dikshasva bharata. Hey Arjun, any experience you take in your life, it begins in time. It remains for some time. and it ends after some time. Therefore, it is temporary. Because of a temporary experience, to become permanently miserable, is it a wise way of living? See? Get this point very clearly. Our lecture began. I know you are suffering, but endure. It will be over. See? It is so simple in life. Therefore, the teacher says, whatever the experience may be, sukha dukkhada, whether it is a joyful or a miserable, it is temporary. So that which cannot be cured must be endured, is a pessimistic cry of the English literature. Bhagavad Gita says, what cannot be cured should not be endured, but should be enjoyed. Conversion of endurance into enjoyment is the creed of Gita. Who doesn't have problems in life? Everyone has. But we think as if it is the last day of our life. See, friends, take this in this spirit, then you will never break up. And when there is a problem for everyone, it is not a problem. See, all of us have got nose above our lips. Is it a problem? No. When it will be a problem? When our nose is below the ear. One day, I was with some children, very intelligent children, and I was talking to them. What are the different parts, how they are used, etc. So one child asked me, Swamiji, you said eyes are given for seeing, I understand. Nose is given for smelling, here I don't agree. Why? We don't smell with this nose. Smelling nose is inside. With that we smell, because our teacher told us. All right. And we don't hear with this ear, which is used for catching us. We hear by the ear which is inside. Now tell, why God has given us the nose and the ear? Tell. Very intelligent student. I said, look here, when God created us, He knew what are the possible defects that are likely to develop. See, when they have the car, they know what are the possible problems that are going to come, and it appears in your dashboard, isn't it? If this appears, that means get out the car, it is going to blast. They show you. In the same manner, God knew what are the possible defects coming out. And one of the defects will be, people will have glasses. Their vision will fail. And then the question comes, where to keep the glasses? Imagine you don't have the nose and the ears. Where your glasses will land? Oh, it is for this. I say, yes, God is very intelligent. See, friends, life is extremely simple if we are able to remain as nobody and in the present 100%. Life becomes extremely simple. We don't have to prove anything to anybody. Be just yourself. See? Normally what happens, Babaji means as if he has got Onida, 2 horns and 1 tail, and don't touch, don't look. Aha! Be yourself. Life becomes so simple, friends. And when our life remains simple, we are at home with everyone. Those who are at peace with themselves, they alone can be at peace with the world. Those who are not at peace with themselves, they are at war with the world. See, friends, ashantasya kuta sukham. And he who is not at peace with himself or herself, how he or she can be happy? See, And we are all struggling to get happiness.